As the once majestic Euphrates River teeters perilously close to disappearance, all eyes remain fixed upon its banks, anxiously monitoring every subtle shift in its flow. The river's dwindling condition carries a weighty foreboding, deeply rooted in ancient texts that prophesy the release of 4 angels upon its desiccation. Recently, an unsettling video emerged, purporting to capture what some interpret as the harrowing wails of celestial beings emanating from the Euphrates. This occurrence has ignited impassioned debates among adherents worldwide, evoking both trepidation and wonder. Are these the laments of the imprisoned heavenly entities, or merely the cryptic murmurs of the earth? And what is the connection between unfolding events in Israel and this enigma? Join us as we delve into the origins of these eerie cries echoing from the depths of the Euphrates. The Euphrates River, among the longest waterways in Western Asia, has eternally occupied a significant role in human history and folklore. Meandering through lands steeped in ancient civilizations like Turkey, Syria, and Iraq, the Euphrates has served as a source of sustenance, strife, and spiritual reflection for countless ages. It features prominently in various ancient texts, including the Bible, and is counted among the 4 rivers believed to have flowed from the Garden of Eden according to Genesis. Throughout history, the river has demarcated boundaries, witnessed the ascent and descent of empires, and provided the backdrop for myriad historical narratives. In mythologies and religious lore, the Euphrates River often stands as a threshold between realms. Veiled beneath its currents are said to lie secrets of profound significance, rendering it a subject of fascination for its purported ties to the supernatural and divine. This mystique extends to the notion of fallen angels, celestial beings cast out of heaven for their defiance of the divine will, according to Judeo-Christian beliefs. These entities are often depicted as exiled to earth, where they inhabit concealed realms or secluded sacred spaces, such as beneath rivers or within mountains. Ancient texts, including the Book of Enoch, recount tales of fallen angels descending to earth, with some traditions suggesting the Euphrates River as one of the locales of their imprisonment or descent. Moreover, the river's association with apocalyptic literature is profound, with prophecies foretelling its waters drying up as a precursor to the advent of the end times. These narratives and convictions have imbued the Euphrates with dual symbolism, representing both vitality and the otherworldly. Its significance transcends mere physicality, deeply ingrained in the collective psyche as a realm of mystery and revelation. Its waters have borne witness to the passage of epochs and the evolution of humanity, coursing through tales of Genesis, devastation, and prophecy. The convergence of the term fallen angels and the Euphrates River within folklore, religion, and myth has forged a narrative as enigmatic as it is ancient. The recent reports of inexplicable, spine-chilling cries emanating from beneath the Euphrates have reignited fascination with these age-old tales, suggesting that the river yet conceals untold mysteries. Whether these echoes herald the lamentations of mythological fallen angels or something altogether different, they once more thrust the Euphrates into the heart of a captivating enigma, bridging our contemporary world with epochs past. The Tigris River, teetering on the brink of desiccation, has captured the fascination of numerous Christian observers owing to biblical prophecies. This river is entwined with the release of 4 celestial beings subsequent to its drying up. Recent disquieting footage from the Tigris region has documented eerie reverberations emanating from a crevice in the earth, fueling conjectures among locals that these could be the wails of the biblically referenced fallen angels. Globally, intrigue is aroused. Could these sounds signify the prophesied angels, and is the biblical prophecy unfurling? These quandaries loom large as the video disseminates, leaving viewers worldwide spellbound. Iraq is grappling with its severest drought in years, affecting communities reliant on the Tigris and its sibling, the Euphrates. The drought, exacerbated by mishandled water resources, has desiccated the land and left people in dire straits. Authorities intentionally drained part of the Mosul Dam reservoir in January to salvage Kurdistan's crops, inadvertently exposing an ancient city from the Mitanni Empire, believed to date back around 3,400 years. This city, purportedly Zakiku, was recognized by locals even before the dam's erection in the 1980s, yet the ruins remained largely unexplored. The city had briefly resurfaced during a prior drought in 2018, affording researchers a fleeting opportunity to investigate a palace adorned with sturdy walls and vestiges of vibrant murals. However, they were unable to fully document the settlement before it was submerged once more. When the drought recurred, archaeologists swiftly mobilized, courtesy of emergency funding from the University of Freiburg. They meticulously mapped significant edifices, including an industrial complex, fortifications, and a colossal storage facility. The discoveries, particularly the vast magazine building, indicate its pivotal role in the Mitanni Empire, renowned for its commerce and opulence. While the walls endured underwater remarkably well, likely due to the seismic activity that felled them, concealing the city under debris, the unexpected footage raises fresh inquiries. The clip, potentially capturing the sounds of the 4 fallen angels or creatures from the abyss as delineated in Revelation 9, has sparked rampant conjecture. Though these sounds could be fabrications, their disquieting quality has struck a chord with many believers. The Book of Revelation delineates 4 angels bound at the Tigris, poised to be unleashed to decimate a third of humanity with a colossal army. The same passage also speaks of humanity's judgment and unrepentant demeanor. The account in Revelation, portraying a voice directing the release of demonic angels and the ensuing onslaught by an immense army, bears an uncanny resemblance to the enigmatic noises. Yet, with merely a solitary video clip as evidence, skepticism persists. The recording was captured by local researchers scrutinizing the drought's impact on the region. While these individuals remain unnamed in the narrative, they are implied to possess familiarity with the local terrain and history, evident in their swift response to the river's fluctuating conditions. They employed an array of equipment typically utilized in geographical and archaeological surveys, including ground-penetrating radar, GPR, which can discern and depict subsurface anomalies, and hydrophones, which are subaquatic microphones adept at capturing sounds in aquatic environments. Additionally, the team deployed seismic sensors, capable of detecting and recording vibrations emanating from deep within the earth, imperceptible to the human ear yet indicative of various geological activities. In this instance, the equipment was deployed to monitor the structural stability of newly exposed sections of the riverbed and ensure that any archaeological endeavors were conducted safely and responsibly. However, the data captured by the equipment defied expectations. Instead of anticipated geological or structural data, the hydrophones and seismic sensors recorded a sequence of low-frequency sounds. Locals described these noises as cries or screams, interpreting them as emanating from spiritual entities or forces detailed in religious texts. The precise nature of these sounds remains undetermined, with interpretations ranging from the supernatural to the scientific. While some posit that the voices could belong to the ensnared fallen angels referenced in biblical prophecy, others propose more mundane sources, such as tectonic shifts, gas emissions, or even subterranean water movements. Initially met with skepticism and incredulity, the discovery gained traction as the drought persisted and the sounds continued to be captured on subsequent recordings, fostering intrigue among both the local populace and the broader global community. The researchers involved in the discovery have since collaborated with various institutions and experts to analyze the recordings and probe their origin. As this investigation unfolds, the sounds add a new dimension of mystery to the Tigris River's already intricate tapestry of history and legend. Whether these sounds will eventually yield to scientific explanation or remain enshrouded in myth remains to be seen. For now, they serve as a haunting reminder of the river's ancient significance and the enduring enigmas of our planet. These recordings possess an unsettling quality that elicits a spectrum of reactions and hypotheses regarding their genesis. Upon their release, these audio clips underwent immediate scrutiny by experts from diverse disciplines. Acoustic experts, geological researchers, and those intrigued by the paranormal have all lent their perspectives to the discussion. Certain sound experts propose that the auditory anomalies could stem from nonlinear acoustic occurrences, wherein sound waves interact within a medium like water or air, creating eerie distortions to human ears. Geologists, taking a more pragmatic approach, suggest geophysical phenomena such as tectonic plate movement or the release of gases from fissures on the riverbed as plausible explanations. Conversely, paranormal investigators and enthusiasts draw parallels between the sounds and accounts of otherworldly phenomena linked to spiritual or supernatural activity. This group tends to interpret the sounds as evidence of entities or phenomena beyond current scientific understanding. Comparisons have been drawn between the enigmatic reverberations of the Euphrates and other baffling auditory occurrences documented globally. Analogous phenomena, such as the Taos buzz in New Mexico or the Windsor murmur in Ontario, have sparked intrigue and scientific inquiry for years. Like the mysterious sounds emanating from the Euphrates, these auditory enigmas are characterized by persistent, low-frequency vibrations that defy clear elucidation despite extensive investigation. The rumble, a potent, ultra-low-frequency subaquatic resonance detected by the U.S. National Oceanic and Atmospheric Administration, NOAA, in 1997, also ranks among the perplexing auditory mysteries. Initially speculated to have zoological origins, the rumble was later linked to icequake events, where colossal icebergs fracture and rupture. The scrutiny of the subaquatic sounds beneath the Euphrates River has elicited a spectrum of viewpoints and conjectures. While the scientific community strives to comprehend these phenomena through the prism of known natural occurrences, the enigma persists, prompting speculation and awe regarding the true essence of these uncanny sounds. Skeptics within the scientific community approach these unearthly reverberations with calls for logical explanations and empirical substantiation. They contest supernatural interpretations, positing geological or biological processes as plausible origins. Geologically, skeptics contend that the sounds may arise from seismic disturbances, with earthquakes and tectonic movements generating grinding noises as tectonic plates shift. Gas emissions from crevices on the riverbed could also generate diverse sounds as bubbles ascend and rupture at the surface. Moreover, the river's ecosystem itself might contribute to the soundscape, as certain aquatic organisms emit vocalizations that, when distorted by water and reverberation, can assume an eerie or anthropomorphic quality. The skeptical standpoint aligns with Occam's razor, which favors naturalistic explanations over supernatural ones. Additionally, skeptics delve into the human propensity to tether unexplained phenomena to mythology or prophecy, particularly in regions like the Euphrates with rich cultural and religious legacies. They underscore the influence of cultural biases and expectations on interpretations and responses to such phenomena. Skeptics advocate for rigorous scientific inquiry before arriving at conclusions regarding the genesis of these sounds, advocating for controlled experimentation, meticulous analyses by acoustic experts, and peer-reviewed research to corroborate any findings. In the realm of paranormal conjectures, one prevailing notion suggests that these sounds emanate from the anguished laments of fallen celestial beings, as recounted in various religious scriptures. According to this perspective, angels once cast from the heavens are now imprisoned in the bowels of the earth, and the receding waters of the Euphrates have somehow liberated or amplified their voices. This theory finds resonance in the Book of Revelation, which alludes to angels bound at the great river Euphrates, poised to be unleashed to usher in apocalyptic events. Another paranormal hypothesis posits that the sounds do not emanate from angels but rather from infernal entities or spirits ensnared beneath the riverbed. Some believe these entities are responsible for curses, hauntings, or other unexplained misfortunes historically reported in the vicinity of the river. The historical backdrop of the Euphrates River as a cradle of ancient civilization lends credence to these paranormal conjectures, as the river has borne witness to the ascent and demise of empires and has been pivotal in myriad physical and spiritual conflicts. The region's rich tapestry of myths and legends, shaped by the cultures that thrived along its banks, encompasses tales of deities, celestial skirmishes, and beings endowed with powers beyond mortal comprehension. These narratives continue to influence the beliefs and superstitions of inhabitants dwelling in the region. Proponents of paranormal theories draw parallels with similar mythological narratives worldwide, where supernatural sounds herald or symbolize events of profound significance. Some proponents speculate that the Euphrates River, especially as it dwindles, may be transitioning into a liminal space, facilitating interactions between the human realm and the supernatural. Despite the dearth of empirical evidence bolstering these supernatural hypotheses, they persist, often due to their resonance with humanity's intrinsic desire to connect with the divine and the hereafter. For believers, the reverberations emanating from the Euphrates hold not just physical significance but are imbued with spiritual meaning, serving as a poignant reminder of the enigmas lying beyond our current scientific comprehension. The captivating sounds reportedly originating from beneath the Euphrates River were captured utilizing advanced technological apparatus. The instruments deployed typically serve in geological and archaeological investigations, encompassing hydrophones adept at recording underwater soundscapes and geophones designed to detect and quantify ground tremors. Hydrophones, sensitive microphones crafted for aquatic environments, capture a spectrum of frequencies imperceptible to the human ear, crucial for monitoring marine life communication in marine biology studies. Geophones, conversely, document seismic waves and subtle ground movements. Positioned strategically, these devices furnish invaluable insights into subterranean activities, potentially elucidating some of the auditory phenomena experienced along the river. Additionally, ground-penetrating radar, GPR, may have been utilized, transmitting radio waves into the ground and analyzing the returning signals. While GPR primarily maps subsurface structures, it can occasionally identify voids or cavities that could contribute to peculiar sound patterns when disturbed. However, despite these cutting-edge technologies, our current scientific comprehension encounters hurdles when endeavoring to elucidate phenomena like the Euphrates sounds, prompting the development of more sophisticated equipment and methodologies to explore anomalous acoustic events and expand the boundaries of current acoustic science.